On November 3rd, 2020, in the last week of my senior season for soccer, I dislocated and fractured my kneecap. I'd hoped to play soccer throughout college, but my injury prevented that. It was the worst pain I've ever felt.
Well, the trainer for the initial injury, right? She actually moseyed on over. She didn't really think it was real. And then she asked me if I wanted them to call an ambulance to put it back in place or if I wanted her to do it. And I was like, have you ever done it before? She said yes. So I was like, okay, let's just get it over with here on the field. And turns out she did not know how to do it. She told me I had to flex my quad so that she could put it back in place. Turns out that is really the opposite of what you want to do. So all that pressure and force for me flexing and her putting it back in place snapped my kneecap in half. So some of it was back in the spot, some of it was not. I was up at 4:30 trying to get all my stuff together because I won't be back home until like 9-ish tonight, I think, at the earliest. Javelins. So I have to wear this grandma back brace. Like, I really think it is for grandmas. It's like those commercials you see on TV. It's like copper fit. But when I was in high school, from javelin threw, and it was one really bad throw. I still remember it. And like my whole back cracked all the way up. And turns out I herniated a disc. Yeah, they said it's like crazy rare. I was like 16. And the doctor was like, this is seen in like 0.04% of 16-year-olds herniating a disc. And I'm like, well, I'm rare. Today, Emma and I have to throw the jabs over here. And just like, nothing crazy, just a few warm-ups, a few like middle throws, and maybe a couple actual real throws. I have good news, finally. So I had my PT appointment last Friday, and she said that I'm allowed to start like ramping up to 100% with everything. It's just that tip up every time that's getting you. Have fun at hammer. Feel it in my upper back.
Waiting for you to come in. When you're throwing it, you're pulling it down like this. You need to leave it out there. It's all at the end.
That's it. I feel like I'm not used to being able to like use my legs a little bit more.
Yeah.
So then it's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm arming it too much. That was better. I gotta break little habits that I've created because I had to change how I do things and approach things because of the knee injury. But now that it's not holding me back as much, it's just a matter of fine tuning.
I was like, no. Yeah, I know Maddie said she just missed the practice ones.
That means you pull down. You're not letting it go out. Okay.
What is that problem? I've
Well-
never had this issue before.
Yeah, you're trying to get it out. So think about it. I want to keep my hand up here.
Yeah.
You're bringing your hand down. Don't bring the hand down. Bring it. Just leave it up there.
Paper airplane.
Okay. I want it up above your head.
Okay.
Exactly. Paper airplane. If you went like that with the paper airplane,
It's going down.
right? If I went like that,
Soaring.
you get a nice flight.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now think about it. I want a flight. Fly. There you go. See how the tip stayed up?
Yeah, but it turned my hand, like my wrist.
Okay. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I want to try to make it to finals for MIT, because usually I'm at finals every meet,
And you weren't last
but
week.
this year I've had to be all
Yeah.
chill. Whoop, Jesus.
Oh,
I slipped.
yep.
That one doesn't count. Can I do another one?
Okay.
Doesn't count if I slip.
Okay. Good.
Not terrible.
No. Not as good as the last one, but still it was good.
Okay.
I saw a little flutter in the tail, which is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you excited for this weekend?
Yes and no. I don't know. I'm excited because I'm gonna try a little harder because I've been taking it so easy at the meets to not hurt myself, especially before conference. But I'm like nervous to go harder.
Yeah.
So
But you did more, like percentage, last meet, right?
yeah, I think I did closer to like 70%.
Okay, that's good.
But now I'm kind of battling myself if I want to try and go full on like 100 or not, because I'm like, it's the last meet before conference, and I feel like I want to know where I actually stand
yeah.
when I'm doing my full force, actually trying. I don't know.
How close are you?
Not close enough. I think I'm like 10 feet off.
That's not even-
Yeah, but that's going off of what I did last year when I was on my bum knee that was gonna like, give out at any moment.
Yeah.
So I can definitely hit it. I wish I had a little more time this year to get my stuff down and be cleared a little earlier. I think I could get pretty close. I think I could get it. And coach thinks I could get it too, so.
Hey, javelins only, here.
Where do you want to set up? That side or this side? Whoa, I gotta go that way, brother. I feel like this is scary because we're just gonna I'm gonna spin in a circle that is full of water and break my fucking head. Jab runner? I did, yeah. It's like a swimming lane. Like, why would this not get? You know what? I'm gonna pee.
It's weird because my right knee, the bad knee, it's always whatever sort. But yesterday, my left knee, like at practice, I didn't do anything specific, but at the end of my throws, it started hurting in the same area that my other knee has the surgery. So it's freaked me out a little. Quite nervous about it, but it's okay. We're just gonna power through and hope for the best. I've done a lot last night and this morning to prepare myself as best I can. So a lot of rolling out, stretching, heat pack, ice. Got some BioFreeze on board to like numb it. I'm hoping if I just numb the shit out of my knee, I won't feel it if it hurts. Woo! But I'm nervous because I'm the only one that scores in jab, so like I gotta get to at least what I had last year.
I know, it's not right away. We're gonna throw up the left side today. Literally.
This one was not an optimistic one. So starting off my first throw, it didn't go so great. Things just weren't in line yet. My mark was kind of off. Like I started a little too close to the line with my run up. So I didn't throw it very far. So I decided to just not let them even score that one. So I just stepped over the line to foul. I didn't want to know what that number was. It was not good. So then for the second one, I pushed back my start spot by, I think, maybe close to 10 feet, maybe a little less. And I had a pretty decent run up and it was pretty good. And the release was good. And my follow through, I stepped this much on the line, like barely, not even like a toe was touching the line, the tiniest bit over it. So they counted that as a foul. It didn't count at all, which really sucks because that would have been the furthest throw of my season so far, and it was kind of my goal for, getting a number that I could maybe expect for this weekend for conference. So yeah, that was a little disheartening. For the third throw, my coach wanted me to push it back a little further since I fouled that second one. So when I did that, I was just thinking about the line way too much, and in the run-up, I messed it up. I wasn't feeling it. It's just not right, and I threw it like 25 meters, which is really bad for me at least. So it was not a good one. It was a pretty bad day. Had a little breakdown after, which I've never had happen to me at a meet, but I'm proud of myself for continuing to push through things. I feel like I've faced a lot of issues that would normally knock other people down, but I've really kind of doubled down and pushed through and kept my goals in sight. I haven't gotten lost in my injuries and feeling bad about my results that I'm getting now coming back from such a major injury. I think that's what I'm most proud of.